other day I was speaking in Amoratar and Dokolo. And I pointed out that what is now called NRM has been active with Uganda for the last 65 years. Initially, we were members of the old political parties. As youth wingers. So we have been active in the last 65 years in the Uganda. And Africa also. And in those years, our contribution has been of 9 points. But first of all, I want to thank Northern Uganda because you are now the ones rescuing Uganda from becoming a desert. In southern Uganda now, it is supposed to be a rainy season. But the rain is not strong. Coming, going, small drizzle, not heavy rain. But when I come to northern Uganda, I come to Bunyoro, I see stronger rain. This is because you are still preserving the environment. So please don't learn the bad things that have disturbed the rain in the south. Drying the wetlands. And invading the forests. I will talk about it a little bit later about how we can do things in a better way. Then you have social infrastructure. Social infrastructure, what do you do? The schools, the health centers, those are social infrastructure. The NRM, because of being strong and staying in government for a long time, movement NRM, and also because of correct economic policies, we have been able to start dealing with the infrastructure, meaning Donglobo. If you come to the Lango area, we started by tarmacking the Soroti Lira Road, which was Maram. Then, of course, even the other, the Kamudin Gulu Lira had been tarmac, but had grown old. We had to do it again. All the way to Tororo. Now you have seen yourselves, you have been able to do Ruenkunyu, Masindipot, Apach, Aduku, Lira, Ogur, Puranga.
Madu wana reya do ma rekunyi wo biru kena pankar wo kena Lira na do achori bur ku tuju wo kena kit ku tuju atia kirlama ye amere tia be obobi wo po ura do lo manu da.
Now we are also working on the Bobi Loro Road.
We
want to link it with this other road because of the Akibua Stadium, which we are also doing in Gulu. In Lira.
In Lira, yes. Liki wa bewe kwai wa duju te wote yu ame wurna kalira pia Kibo Stadium ame donga tia gerlira ame be lekatit ame loy no da region aloro tido nga gerlira da do tikedo chakarako.
That was because the African Cup people said there must be an international airport near where the stadium is.
Mondo dia komuni piu dila me wano biro kere ruanga ba biro amo mi do konu ger ko da doka mi biro kele ke tip abe digi ro porie me wona stadium melira Akibo Stadium.
And we said there is Gulu airport.
Amedu aberdo Gulu ame digi por kunu ke ai chui te wona lira do Akibo Stadium.
But it needed a fast road to go from Gulu to here. And the other one who came in was a bit wrong.
Amedu you attack amedu no ya Gulu amedu ti ukerlama ko ye te pele ibobi te pele na kona bore te wona lira Akibo Stadium.
So on the roads we are now also going to do the road from Lira, Aroi, Apala, all the way to Adwari, to Patongo, to Abim.
Wuri you are kelly wari ya do Lira ko do Abim pato yorudu te wona kunaja kitamero ko keri tuju danga yi ko ke da labe yete be danga kin.
We are also going to do Dokoro, Amoratar, Namasare Road.
Oyi ko da you are kello da do puri ko you ama ya Dokoro te wota morata da Namasare da bi yi da be da be be do kerlabe yete be danga kin.
When we came into government,
Karawadu biri government
the British had been trying to look for oil in Uganda.
Karawadu biri government motara adutia tamo mo giri mo ilo wame Uganda.
From 1920 up to 1956. Because there were signs that there's a place in Bunyoro called Chibiro. Chibiro. Now, Kubira in the Bantu dialect means like water boiling. So if you go to Chibiro, you'll see petroleum on the surface coming from underground. So the British thought there were wells below.
So,
they dug, but petroleum pay. So they gave up. Rubangi is the one who didn't want them to see it. When NRM came, technology had improved. The science had improved. So the petroleum was not directly where there was Kubira. It was somewhere else. But part of it will come and surface there. So with our new technology, and the scientists I trained
O te nuri yo amedo o kwado kope sasa duok tida wote puonyere nino.
We found the oil.
Gito dungo mo dio ko kana metiye.
So next year,
Imo agado biru ni
the oil will start flowing.
jomo do mo da chako do mo ye yo kana lor.
So we shall have more money. So with this oil money,
Chito da ye mo ni ne.
we shall be able to do all these roads without having to go cut here, go there, because we're having to cut here in order to do this one. Once you do this one, you can't do the other one.
Ilo ye dunga metia ya mo ni ne. Ami jomo watu komuni atido kile watu mitpedo birbe workan idoki tungi imo chede tungi wando bedo kire chete ameti Uganda kan amero ko nyewa mimi wadongo lobo abere bo yera moro.
But the third point I want to make here
Point na madeka ba mi logo ye
is Lonyo.
obero lonyo amero ko ni lonyo.
Now, many people who are not clear,
Well, yo ame petia nyango gina me obero gini na me watu ko bri lonyo ni.
people who are not clear,
Yo ame peti kire ngechu roma kire petia nyango ame watu ko ni.
especially the leaders,
Polewo wanu tera.
they all talk only about Donglobo.
O tera bil ko kadi warmi dongo lobo.
Meaning roads, schools, health
Edu ni
centers.
yo chukul
You now have a tarmac road here now.
o tikir lam amedo be ko kan ya de ma sidi tie war da ali du dom.
So Donglobo, Tikan.
Dongo lobo do tikani ni ya pakan.
But at night,
Idi wo
you are not going to sleep on the road.
pe buri di kuda be watu ko lama mo kerni yi pe buri di kudu.
You have to go back to your own house.
Ido yi pajuni ku na je de yiri buri ye.
And
Yodi.
when you go back to your own house,
Ite do yi yodi kada me yiri buri ye na je.
to get yourselves out of poverty.
Me wa ya wuru ko chan wuru de lanyo.
Each year, we have been sending 100 million per parish.
Mo ga ke watu ke lo million mi kel e Parish kel.
That means in 5 years, a parish will get 500 million.
Modo nani mo ga no tuju ka war ribu tuju e Parish kel do te no million mi api.
New money.
Kita nyin
Then in the third year,
mo ga ma de
the ones who got first
ya mo no me na ma kel.
will pay back to the circle, not to the government, but to your own circle.
Idu ako do ite ri yonge ta papa te group papa ta meti kuna ma de lo ni sako. Do ko chen no kono.
You took 1 million,
E ga mo million a kel.
you did what all these, like these girls did,
Ineno kiname roso tibuni duchu, itibu kerek duchu.
you pay back 1 million, after 2 years,
E yungi mwagari ya.
you pay 1,125,000.
E chulo million a kel. Ilaga million a kel. Ilaga kel tu me peru abi.
Now it's free money
Modo kum chede men nuru.
after 2 years.
E yungi mwagari ya.
When you are getting money from money lenders,
E di tika mo chete mo tiyo ame charu chete ni ene.
for 1 million you would pay 5,800,000, something like that.
Kairi ka million a kel ma churu chok million a biti ki noro. E yungi mwagari ya.
Now here after 2 years,
E yungi mwagari ya.
pay back 1,125,000.
E yungi mwagari ya iri chulo million a kel. Ilaga kel tu me peru abi. Keken.
And then by the end of the government of the term,
Karanu government notia water, beru notia water, water gym.
the ones who took three groups would have paid for 3 years,
Yung muhatek, angwen water gym.
which means another 300 million.
Woro million niya teko kendo kanu Europa.
So in the parish we'll be having 800 million.
I Parish a kiel nuti kere million niya bor.
Even if we don't increase the money,
Kina do pay met chete mora ikom chete mo chaka chwa mena ma kiel kia nuwan puru mo chete.
which of course we can do. If we get more money, we can increase.
Kadi nu chete duo puru met doroke level abe nuiti met.
We had started with 1 million to try and see how it works and familiarize the people.
Uru chaka kere million kiel mena no Karo uti chabe kinyukia watabe au na nukirango amero rome dokere te wodo ngabe atuonga be karo kanoko.
But in the manifesto, I proposed to add 15 million to the 100 million, so it is 115 million for the leaders to borrow from the 15 million.
So
the local leaders, the LOC Ward 5, the committee members, the ones in the structures.
Amaro edoi ikomirio mia kiela me ke kwa le pare ke de me do million na para biti kom million mia kielo eno amejo ame hotel ame ti kuda LC1 hotel ame ti kuda kiri bi kwa ikini no ato me de me million mia kiel up million na para biti ya.
Because up to now, we have been saying the leaders leave the people alone, let them be the ones to take the 100 million.
Ye wadu tu kori wudu tera ke beru te ke we million mia kiel yo wa me wa to lawyer na me nuo.
But now we shall add 15 initially for the leaders only. We shall see how it works.
Hotel adu ti kuna LC1 joke ni duju wadu me do million na para biti mena no kirango ame do robo chakare ke million na para biti to me de Parish kera kiel.
So please, make sure this money is used to get you out of poverty.
Le du ke ni abe be ho ya ko kian wodo ilanya.
And there are other monies.
Kinu kenda puti kanu kene.
Emioga,
Imiyoga
grow money, different money. You use all this to get out of poverty. Use all that money to get out of poverty. I also want to start a fund for university graduates. If you are a university graduate, and you have not got a job for 2 years, I want you to come to this fund here. And you borrow, and you do your own things. I also want to start circles for the religious groups, the leaders. We, the ordinary Christians and Muslims, we are in the parish. But the reverend, the father, the sheikh, we shall create circles for them according to their dioceses.
Okay, circle. West Lango diocese, Lango diocese, Lira diocese, like okay,
we may not give them money annually,
but we can
do like one time contribution. Also the cultural leaders. Because we don't want, life is not games. With football, you have got players and spectators. So you can have spectators, players playing, spectators just cheering. We don't want some people to be wealth creators and others are spectators. We must all be wealth creators. So this is just the few points about our big manifesto. Which we have given to your leaders, NRM leaders. And they will be coming and holding parish meetings. And bring these documents to you. So that you take them to the village. So with this, I appeal to the people of Apach. Queer Maber. Queer NRM. Queer Queer NRM flag bearers.
Ibunu wuru flag bearers jo mama ka bendera duj kui.
Queer old man with a hat.
Ibunu wuru ngata beti won talk, won dera wuru won talk. Ibunu wuru won talk kui.
Apoyo Matek.
Your Excellency.
Omi wuri jira. Utia chikeni kai wuri parliament wuri magdum Romo. Oyo Moses. Mena metia won marano obera magbendera pibulu. Metutu maru.
You interact with us through the telephone lines in your hands. You interact with us through the radio stations, we have licenses. You interact with us through the peace and security you have. And you interact with us in the market environment. The education system we offer helps you understand how you should live an holistic life, not only for your children to pass examination, but for you as a parent to understand the purpose of parenthood, to understand the role of trade, to understand that you should not be cheated as a business person or as an ordinary market vendor. That when you give your 10,000 shillings, you should expect the balance. When you go to a market to buy, you know the value of the product. That is the kind of education we give you to understand life in totality. Our health program helps you to commit yourself to be healthy. And therefore, we are part and parcel of your life, from your house to your workplace, to the community where you go to, and to where you reside. We are with you, and we are part of you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda,
Aduong lobo Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
all the people of Apach,
Luak me Apach.
we want to thank you for coming to Apach district.
Ometeo puya tek me yilibina Apach district.
As Honorable Obu had already said, Apach is one of the unique districts where Dr. Obote came from.
Achalo honorable Buokobo Apach papatere morotie piano bero kwenda me aduong Milton Oboro ya.
The people of Apach,
Jo me Apach.
the president that we have brought you,
Aduong ya me wano kelo boruni.
the candidate that we have brought you as NRM,
Achu me wano kelo boru achalo NRM.
is a candidate that loves everybody irrespective of color, tribe, religion.
Obera chu ame maro jo dushu abo poha medini tekere onyo kituro ke.
And he loves the people of Apach so much.
Dangen maro jo me Apach dosho.
And you love him so?
Unde mare uru.
How many love President Museveni?
Jo adia maro President Museveni.
Museveni oye! Museveni oye! And to show you that he loves the people of Apach so much,
Menyutu ni en maro jo me Apach twal.
one of the senior ministers in the cabinet is a daughter-in-law to the late President Dr. Milton Obote.
Minichi Rachel ametie igapumente mere. Ubero nya ame yai bot Dr. Milton Obore.
And that is the Honorable Among Betty.
Mano obero honorable Amoy Betty.
And that is the person you should love because he loves you too.
Mono dang dana me miro maru piene na maru.
Before the president came, I told you how I used to come from Lira to Apach when I was in Centenary Bank. When I was in Centenary Bank, there was no road between Lira and Apach. Now today we have a Tamaka road. Now today we have money here. Instead of you going to borrow money from the bank where they will ask you security, now you can get PDM. And President, before you came, the people here asked for a skilling hub.
And we
told them you are carrying President and you're going to put a skilling hub here. And these people pledged they are going to support NRM and support President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Now, so you have been ahead. But the rain is not strong. Drying the wetlands. It will be here. Politics of tribes, unity. And also, because of Sanja in the